Okay, I'm giving y'all a summer vibe, right? And we're going to talk about floral fruities. Now, I actually have a lot of them because I'm a floral girl, but I never really have like just giving y'all a list because I don't know. I'm trying to get better with the list. I'm trying to consolidate and talk about things in different ways. And so I decided floral fruity is a really popular fragrance category at this time of year, summer, spring and summer, because they can be sexy, they can be flirty, they can be just fun, they're flirtatious, you know, they can be easy to wear and give you this like very um just girly vibe, right? Y'all know. uh so I went through and I found there's 20 of them. I'm sure I have more, but I came up with this 20 and I said, stop yourself, because 20 is a good number. You know, when you do these lists, you either do 10, you do 15, you do 20. Oh, top fives, 10s, 15s, 20s. Because y'all like the fives. Y'all like multiples of fives when people do this. You can't do six. That's why you have people do honorable mentions, because, you know, you got to put in your title, top five, top 10, hot 20. Y'all don't want to see 21. Now you can do 21, but you can't talk about it. Okay, but anyway, it's a fact. Y'all know I'm not lying. And so I have 20 fragrances for you that are just divine for this time of year. I've got affordable ones. I've got higher end ones. Pretty much, no, I really didn't go super expensive. So these are all good fragrances to wear for this time of year. So I'm hanging my head in shame because I did not speak to y'all. That was so rude of me. What's up, Ho Squad? Hey, Ho Nation. And if you're new coming in here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I appreciate your view. Feel free to leave comments, share, like, do all those things that, you know, to help promote my channel. If you enjoy this video, or if you one of my Ho Squad and Ho Nation, and you know, you're just trying to help the sis grow. So feel free to share this video if you find good content in it, because I know you are. Okay, let's go on and get into it. Okay, I forgot. So let me say this. A floral fruity to me has to have that perfect mix of fruitiness and florals. And of course, that is in the name, so that makes sense. But what I'm saying is that I don't want one of the other to overpower the other one too much. I want it to be a good mix. I want the florals to be, you know, right there in the beginning and giving me this juicy fruitiness. And then those florals are like coming in and doing their thing, and there's still a hint, a linger of the fruit, and then you get this kind of usually a musky woody dry. Now that is what I feel is a good floral fruity for me. Tell me what floral fruity means to you in the comments. We would love to hear about it. Oh, and as we get into this video, make sure you tell me about your floral fruities. Give me any insights into these. If you like them, let the community know. Don't let it just be my voice. Let the community know. All right, y'all. I'm done. Let's go on and get this started. All right, so we're going to start out with one, you know, just a classic in the genre that people know and love. And this is Good Girl Gone Bad. Oh, Good Girl Gone Bad by Ikiryo. Now, this says peachy osmanthus, tuberose with some rose. This is gorgeous. This is very flirtatious. This is high-end flirtatious though. This is definitely, for one thing, if you have their travel spray, this just says money. And this is that flirty money, you know, where you're just out and about, and maybe you're having dinner with friends, and you're just, or you're new, or this new guy in your life, and you're just, Listen, the way these girls be out here with these clothes, wearing, this perfect outfit, with their little perfect dress on and their accessories to die for, a cute little purse and their nice little shoes, and put a picture of somebody like that. And they're wearing a good girl gone bad because they're giving off, high end, they're giving off that high end vibe. So this is good girl gone bad. Now, next up is this one. I'm just looking at everything that I have out. So there's kind of no rhyme or reason how I'm going to do these. We just gonna pull them out. We just gonna pull them out. Next up is Cashmere Kumquat by Korez. Now, this one has notes of kumquat, mandarin orange, orange blossom, jasmine, almond, cashmere, cedarwood, vanilla. Okay. So this is giving this really, now that almond gives it a nice powderiness, but it's really giving you this very well put together floral fruity. It's very sophisticated because the florals are not in your face. They're well blended. They're this hint with that kumquat and that orange and mandarin orange. So you get this kind of juicy, citrusy fruitiness, but then you get that almond that really gives it this kind of nutty powderiness, and the florals are there. So this is for the floral fruity girl who isn't quite sure how floral she wants to go, and she wants a hint of floral and more fruity, kind of very chill vibe. Now this one, honestly, this is a very chill vibe. This would be definitely, hanging with friends, very very not over the top, just very chill. This is a very chill fragrance for somebody who was out with friends hanging out, but you're going to smell good, but you're not trying to do too much. So this is a not doing too much fragrance. All right, next up is Trusard's Ruby Red. Now, in full transparency, I only purchased this because I love Pure Jasmine by Trusard, and they're like, together, the whole look. And it is not, I don't love it as much as I love Pure Jasmine. Honestly, I almost decluttered it. So I'm just going to be real with y'all. However, I did hold on to it, and now I do like it more because I stepped away from Pure Jasmine and said, okay, what is this fragrance really like? So here's what it is. It is a fruity floral. It has red fruit, so it has like this berryness to it with some little spicy ginger. So it starts out a little spicy gingery, like a gingery fruitiness. And it has vanilla orchid, ylang ylang. So it does have florals, but this is one of those classic floral fruities because the florals are very mild, everything has a little bit in it. And then you have patchouli and sandalwood. So it has this kind of woodiness, and it's more sandalwood than patchouli, which is why I can work with it. So it's as I'm putting it in front of my face. So it is a very easy breezy, it will not offend, non-offensive fragrance. Is it something that I think that is like just outstanding, like something? No, but it is a nice fragrance to have. And if this is your style, I would suggest it. But for me, I like it, but I have to be in the mood for it. So this is like something that honestly, probably next year, I will probably put this in my work drawer because this is something that I would keep around just in case I need to freshen up. It's not something that I will start the date with because this isn't like, yes, this is a fragrance. This is, okay, I got a cute little something I need to throw on something. This is like going to the store, running errands. That's what Ruby Red is to me. All right, this is Leviael Elixir. Now, this is the only Leviael I own. I'm not a Leviael girl, not especially not the original. mainly because, now let me say this, I did like it in the beginning years ago, but it's just, it is Leviael. It's nothing wrong with it, but I just don't want to own it. But then someone said, girl, you need to try this one because I'm into powdery, violety, irisy vibes. And this is giving it, so this has got that raspberry, and it's giving you kind of like that classic raspberry violet powdery vibe. If you like that style, like Lipstick Rose, Lipstick Fever by uh, Julia Has a Gun, these are all in the same genre. I just chose this one because this one is giving you a little different though, because it has like the leather in it and some cacao butter. So it is a very powdery, raspberry-ish violet vibe. And I absolutely think, when I got it, I was like, oh yeah, I love this. So this is Leviael Elixir. All right, next up is Amazing Grace Magnolia. Now, Magnolia as a flower has a slightly citrusy vibe to it. And then they added nectarine to it, and it has violet and amber. This is just, listen, I absolutely love the Amazing Graces for what they are. These are some of the most easy reach fragrances. This is a very, so Amazing Grace, Magnolia, they're all very musky kind of, they all have that musky, woody dry down, but the florals stand out. And this one is more citrusy floral. The Amazing Graces, people, I really like them, a lot of them. And the reason why is because these are just inexpensive. You can find them super inexpensive. And these are perfect purse vibes. Just putting them on. Like this now is the EDP. They usually come in EDTs, which means they don't last long, but they're the perfect price point that you can get on the gray market to have these in your purse and just wear them. I usually keep one of these at my desk, one of the ones I have, an Amazing Grace, because they're so easy to wear and you smell so lovely. So this is like a lovely, pretty girl fragrance. This is something that you could just wear whenever, going to brunch, hanging out with friends. This also does well as a nice layering piece. So this is Amazing Grace Magnolia. Now, honestly, this one, I only know about it because of Scent Explorer, because they sent it when they were still sending out you could buy in and get the sample packs. They're not doing that anymore. You got to go. Anyway, this is Josada Ambassador. Okay, this is a blueberry white floral. It has blueberry. It has a little something citrusy, like maybe there's a citrus in here, but it's a blueberry white floral. I don't have anything like this. It's blueberries, it's white florals, leans a little tuberosy. Oh my goodness. This is so pretty. And of course, as it dries down, you get the woody muskiness. But that blueberry white floral is hitting. Hard to find. The only place that I think I've seen Josada is on Fragrance Net. I don't even know if I've seen it on Fragrance Net. I know they had on Jomashop because that's where I got it from. It comes in and out of stock. This isn't something that's super popular. Now, this, I'm going to keep giving you all my my what is it called? My shameless plug. This is not on my list, but if you wanted to try this can be a special request, because on my decant list, you can put in special request and I can let you know if it's available. So this would definitely be one, because I'm not going to, put it on a list, but if somebody's like, ooh, that Josada, I would like to try. There it is. This is Dahlia Divine Nude. This is apricot and osmanthus, and I adore apricots and osmanthus in a fragrance. It's something about that apricot-y. I'm okay with peach, but apricot is what I really love. So this is Got and white florals. It's got orange blossom. It's got jasmine samba. Y'all, this is such a cute little brunch vibe. This is a cute little brunch vibe, and it's a little softer. Like Dolly Devin is kind of she's a diva. She's diva mode. Nude is a little softer, plays closer to your skin, very dainty. She's dainty and demure. This is Dahlia Devin Nude. Tiger Lily, Flower Bomb Tiger Lily. Now, you can do a few of these, the flower bombs, Ruby Orchid, Floral Fruity, but Tiger Lily I chose because it's summertime and it has that strong mango note in the beginning. So it is giving you that flower bomb DNA with that strong mango, and it is delicious and gorgeous for this year. This would definitely be a flirty. Tiger Bomb flower Tiger Bomb. Flower Bomb Tiger Lily is definitely a flirty, cute vibe. She's a cute, flirty vibe right here. Flower Bomb Tiger Lily. Just fruity. Just cute. Like you should be in like your summer dress, a nice little summer dress, and you're at a party and you're just like the life of the party. You're sparkling and everything. That is Flower Bomb Tiger Lily. All right, next up is this little beauty, and ain't nobody talked about her. This is Soleil Vibrance by Laik. It comes with this really cute necklace. I don't remember where the necklace is, but this little beauty, she cute. She is this one has notes of clementine, pear, ginger, and bergamot on the top. So it is this spicy. That ginger gives a little bit of spice, but it's just this, fruity. I love pear. Pear gives it this nice juiciness, a juicy sweetness with and then it has orange blossom, jasmine, sambac, a little saffron. So you see it's got this spiciness to it. And then cedar, bourbon, vanilla. So it is just, think not anything like, but it's giving you this. And you see how the bottle is. It is this vibrant, sunny, sweet, spicy vibe. So it's giving you, this is like a day at the beach. Well, I wouldn't even say a day at the beach. This is a picnic vibe. This is giving picnics and barbecue. This is definitely picnics. This is a nice little picnic lunch with a date. Oh my goodness. Now I don't know if I would wear it necessarily because you're gonna have bees all around you, but you're gonna smell so cute and so sweet and so sexy and flirty. It might be worth it. It might be worth it because I don't care about bees around me, but it give you this really nice. How about this? Not at the beach, not at the picnic. This is going to be rooftop lunch. I'm not talking about just sitting outside, but it's an outdoor lunch with somebody, but also a rooftop lunch would be just divine, where you're just hanging out and you're at a rooftop bar in the middle of the day. You don't have any cares. You don't have to go back to work. You're just vibing and you are smelling so like just in the moment, happy, and just that Soleil Vibrant. Nobile 1942 Costa Diva. This is green notes, fruity notes, jasmine, ylang. It then has some frangipani, some osmanthus, more jasmine and neroli. Oh my goodness, with a ambery, musky dry down. Y'all, I always say this really does smell like fruity cereal to me in the beginning, in a good way. So it's got this fruity cereal vibe. And then you get the florals and it dries down. You get this woodiness. This is definitely a flirty, just happy. I'm just all in my flirty, mood. Wear this to an occasion where you are trying to draw male attention this summertime. And you will, because no one's going to smell like this, but you're going to smell like this sweet dessert, and it's giving this flirtatious, people are going to want to smell, to get close to you, because you're going to smell so good. You're going to smell fun and happy, and smell like somebody that somebody wants to be around, because understand that our olfactory, our sense of smell creates these images to us. And this image would definitely be, this chick is she's somebody I need to know, because she's just happy, and that's it. Right there. Another magnolia we have is Loewe Pink Magnolia. Now this did the rounds in Fragcom for a hot minute. I love white magnolia. This is the pink magnolia vibe. This is red berries, magnolia, and musk. It is a very simple composition, but it is really just sweet and flirty, and got that, floral musk with that berries on top. It is so cute. So I like white magnolia a lot. It's cotton candy, magnolia, musk. This is the berried version of it, and it is just as cute, just as divine, just as perfect for this time of year. All right, next up is a flanker. This is Girl of Now Lovely. Now, this sort of has the Girl of Now DNA, but it really does a departure. Okay, so it has mint, pear, rosemary, mandarin orange, galbanum, and black currant blossom on the top. So what does that do? I'm not a mint person, but for some reason this mint really pairs well, and that rosemary, they really give it's a greenness, but it's not too green, but the pear really stands out. So you get this, and that mandarin orange, so it gives it this juicy fruitiness. It also has almond, orange blossom, frangipani, anise, and rose. Another note I don't like, anise. However, for some reason, it works in here. And then we have tonka bean, patchouli, amber, and broxin. So as it dries down, it is a heavier scent. So this one is a little heavier. This is definitely a nighttime, date night scent. But this, but it still has that kind of playfulness about it. The almond gives it a little powderiness. The florals are there, but it's really interesting. It's mostly leans orange blossom, but it's a really interesting take on Girl of Now. So if you like Girl of Now, this is actually interesting. It will take it to a different level. So it does this like green fruit juiciness in the beginning, but it's not too much. That anise, the mint, and the rosemary for some reason work, because when I saw it, I was like, I don't know if I should get it, but now I get it, and it's really lovely. It is a lovely fragrance, like it's called Girl of Now Lovely. It has a very ladylike, lovely vibe to it. You definitely have to smell this. I would definitely say don't buy this blind, buy it like my crazy behind, but it's a really pretty fragrance. Just, if you like that Girl of Now DNA. Just a quickie. Atkinsons, Jasmine, and Tangerine. 2 notes, Tangerine and Jasmine, and that's all you get. It is Jasmine, it is Tangerine. For a while, this was and so it gives you a nice burst of tangerine, citrus, and then you get the jasmine. That's it. That's all. It's a very simple composition. It's very easy breezy. It's a very no thought fragrance. So if you like jasmine, and we're not talking indolic, we're talking floral, we're talking green, we're talking fresh, and with a little hint of something else, Jasmine and Tangerine by Atkinsons. I don't know if this is still available, but if you see it, it's usually very inexpensive. Snatch it up if you're a jasmine white floral lover, because this actually will be a good layering also. Suave Petals by Merchant of Venice. This is the most elegant, very posh pineapple you will find. This has notes of nectarine blossom, nectarine, pineapple, apple, and bergamot. And in the beginning, you get a nice flush of pineapple, but it's a very posh, very not, like usually pineapple can be very seriously juicy and sweet and in your face. This gives you that really good, just that perfect ripeness of pineapple in the beginning. And it's just this very posh, very elegant pineapple. And then, of course, it has white rose, orange blossom, and tuberose. And as it's drying down, you get this pineapple-y floral. It is beautiful. And then, of course, it has sandalwood, vanilla, patchouli. So you get this woody and you get that sweetness. I promise you, this is the poshest pineapple you will ever have. If you are looking for that Bath and Body Works, you want that in your face pineapple, this is not it. However, if you have pineapple body care, which I'm going to be talking about soon, it really pulls out the pineapple and it really becomes this really gorgeous posh pineapple floral. Suave Petals. Now I don't hear nobody talking about it, but it's good. Next up is Montal Daydreams. This had a moment, didn't last long. Okay, so this has notes of mandarin orange and orange blossom with tiare flower, jasmine, neroli, sandalwood, vanilla, and coconut. Now the coconut is very minimal because I am going to do a coconut video. I wouldn't put this in the coconut one. The coconut just gives it kind of a creaminess, right? But what you get is this kind of juicy, orangey vibe. It's like a citrusy floral. It's primarily, citrusy white floral. So there you go. You get the citrusy white floral. Very easy to wear. Not offensive. This could be an everyday fragrance for the summertime. Definitely, I'm gonna have it. It's gonna be in another video, so I'm not gonna tell you where I will wear it because it's gonna be in that one. But yeah, this is like an easy breezy. You're gonna smell good. People are gonna be like, "Oh, she smells good." You're gonna be that always smell good girl, but always smell different girl too. So this is Montal Daydreams. All right, next up is a Francesca Byaki, Luxe Calm Volupte. This is a slight departure, but not really from her DNA. She doesn't have the civet, the animalicness of it, but it does have the powdery iris violet vibe from her, because that is a signature of hers also, is a nice powdery vibe. And she has a specific type of powdery vibe she does in her fragrances, which this definitely has. But it also has this fruitiness. It has bitter orange and tangerine. It's got tropical fruits, and then the ylang ylang and the hyacinth. So it is a very much a Francesca Byaki floral fruity. This is not for everybody. This is definitely something you need to try. I am debating if I'm putting these on my decant list, because I really want people to try her, who haven't, and if you're really getting into trying different things, I really want people to try her. And now that she has the larger bottles, I might, sacrifice to, like 10 mils on these, because I know I can get a bigger bottle. But this is her vibe. This is not for everybody. This is not for everybody. This is definitely going to, like, I would wear this to a brunch more so, because this is definitely giving, restaurants, hanging out. And this could even be a date restaurant. Definitely somebody you've been dating for a while who's so used to you being so different. Not somebody I'm first dating, because this might not be the vibe, right? But this would definitely be for somebody if you're dating somebody for a while and you all are just going out for a little, a nice brunch, having a nice brunch together. This would be lovely, because because Francesca's are out, they push out. So an outdoor brunch, this would be so lovely, because this is going to fill the air around you all. And he's going to be like, damn, you smell so good. Because he's so used to you being this, just out of, your stuff is just doing it for him right here. Side note, as we go along, there's going to be some fragrances that you're probably going to think I'm putting in here. I'm not, but that's because they're going to be in some different videos. So I just wanted to say that. So there's going to be some things that you're going to like, but she didn't put that in there. I didn't. But I have other plans for those fragrances. Next up is this one. This is Azora by Attar Collection. I'm gonna be real with y'all. People be sleeping on the Attar Collection. They have some really great fragrances. This one is supposed to be, people say this is a similar to Fleur de Cartique by Ex Nihilo. And if it is, I'm glad I got this because Ex Nihilo is so expensive. But it is giving you this, it has lychee, it has bergamot, it has peach in it. So it gives you this kind of nice, gorgeous, fruity salad kind of vibe, but with just some floral notes. They don't say what notes. It's just some, it's a nice floral notes and then musk in it. And so yeah, musk and woody notes. So it is just, it's kind of hard to describe because you can't pinpoint everything, but you do get this peachiness. Now, when I say peachiness, it's that peachy, kind of tartness from the lychee, but it's the florals and the musk that come together and make this a very beautiful scent. So this is Azora by Attar Collection. Now, I did mention the first thing was Good Girl Gone Bad, right? If you're not trying to spend the money for Good Girl Gone Bad, I forgot to mention the Queen of Sheba by Attar Collection. Almost smells exactly like it. So if you like that Good Girl Gone Bad, but you ain't trying to spend the coins for it, go get you that Queen of Sheba. You're going to smell just almost the same exact thing at a much lower price point. So this is Azora. Don't forget Queen of Sheba. Let's talk Mancera because we know we love Mancera. And I'm going to start here with this one. This is Jardin Exclusive. Jardin Exclusive. Did I say that like fancy? Did I say that real fancy for y'all? So that is Jardin. Let me pull it up. Jardin Exclusive. Now, honestly, this is a very, for people that I know, people love Jardin Exclusive. It is pear and white peach, lemon, green apples, black currant, and Sicilian orange with jasmine, ambergris violet, and Bulgarian rose, and then white musk, vanilla, and sandalwood. It's got a lot going on, but I promise you it all works out together. So you get this kind of peachy, appley vibe. Then you get the florals in it and really that musky vanilla. It is beautiful. This is where with a band at. Wear whatever you want to. You want to smell like a combination fruit salad, floral bouquet. Where's Jardin Exclusive? Where's Jardin Exclusive? Now the next one is, I have not brought this one out in a while, but y'all know I love it. And I think I'm almost out of it. Hold on. Yeah, I ain't got nothing in this one. Musky Garden. I'm going to have to order a new one. People, so I'm like, okay. There is a fruitiness in the beginning, kind of tartness, fruity juiciness. But as I always say, this smells like a garden at the end of the season where the flowers are huge and just the air is just filled with their fragrances. But this is a garden. It's not a rose garden. It's a garden. So you get this full floral vibe, and it's like nighttime in a garden in the summertime with that musky woodiness in the bottom. Y'all know. For the people who don't know, because I really haven't talked about, Musky Garden is one of my top 5 Manceras. Of all the Manceras I've tried, of the 40 something I've tried, of the 30 something I might own still, this is in the top 5 because this is so good. This is so good. So this is Musky Garden. Let me say it right. Musky Garden by Mancera. And finally, this one. I talked about it in another video, I think, but this is Feminine Muse by Sugar Mama. This is giving you a black currant with rose. If you like a juicy, fruity rose, get this one for $30. $30. I have been wearing the heck out of it. Let me show you how much I've worn since I've gotten it. I have been wearing this a lot of days. Have been wearing it, just throw it on. It is a really, and someone else bought this because I was wearing it. but this is such a girly girl vibe. This is giving feminine. It's called Feminine Muse for a reason. And that's exactly what it is. This is brunch time. This is date nights. This is day dates. I definitely will wear this on a date. Definitely. Somebody trying to take me out on a date, but I've been kind of anti with all of that. We'll see what happens. Anyway, this is Feminine Muse. All right, now. So that's it for my floral fruities, the 20 that I decided to share with you all. Let me know in the comments. Do you have any of these? If you made it this far, let me know if you have any of these, what you like about them. Y'all know how to do this. I don't even know why I'm having this conversation with y'all at the very end. All right, be bold, be brave, be fearless, be free. Talk to you later.